Hello and welcome back to Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is part 20. In the last episode we went ahead and defeated the Lumiose City gym, and at the very end of the episode I did go ahead and change our settings so that we are on set mode for future battles. The reason is, things have been going too well. That's it. It's that simple. Things have gone too well. I have too many Pokemon. We got through the early game despite our horrendous early teams. We actually got through it pretty well, so we are therefore going to play on set mode from here. How quickly will we start losing Pokemon? That remains to be seen, but for right now, we're going to be going ahead, continuing on with this little bit of story progression over here with Professor Sycamore and Lysandra as they go ahead and ramble. I'm not going to pay too much attention to this because I kind of get the gist. I kind of know how this is all going to go down. We are, however, going to be starting things off today with a new route on the way to our 6th gym. Will be another encounter. And maybe we get to the gym this episode as well? I actually don't know. I don't remember how long the route is. If it's not that long of a route, then we might be able to just run straight through everything and go straight into another gym, straight immediately on set mode. I'm not going to add any additional rules with, like, potions or anything like that. I'm going to say potions are still fair game. We're going to use as many as it takes, if required. If we get to, like, the 8th gym and we're still not losing Pokemon, we'll just slap on every rule imaginable and make things go crazy, though. Because I do want to keep things interesting for everyone watching, rather than just, you know, me having a good time, like, la-di-da, all my Pokemon live. So, that's the current plan, anyway, with all of that. Hi, Trevor. We're all going to be on Route 14. Please come and join us. I'm actually glad that they gave me the route number and the 1 second that I was paying attention, because there's a lot of exits to Lumiose City, and I'll be honest, I don't remember this this city super well, so I'm glad they gave me the right direction. I did also have a very brief look around for any other... Is that actually what you give me? It is, okay. I did have a quick look around for any other side shops that might give us, like, randomized items, but it didn't seem like there was actually that many more, unless I just was really blind, which I would like to say is entirely possible. Hey, I'd like to look over that. Route 14. Okay, that is the right one. Nice. Okay, good. So this should have new stuff for us. Any goodies? Any goodies? Any goodies? This is gate Route 14. Lumiose. Trash can empty. Okay, I think we're good. We are going to put Zekrom in front, I guess, because that's fun to wave. Hello, Goober. Hi, that's me, little Goober, just a little goofy guy. You arrived very quickly. Yup. Oh, hi, Goober. We were just comparing how complete our Pokedexes are. Mine is not complete. Mine is actually in the trash somewhere. I'll leave filling up the Pokedex to you guys, Trevor. I don't like it when everyone does the same thing anyway. Goober, let's compare how many Pokemon we've seen, just like we always do. I've seen at least 4. At least. This time, let's compare how many Pokemon we've seen in the Mountain Kalos Pokedex. This isn't fair. My game is randomized, Trevor. This is just not fair. I've seen 62 kinds of Pokemon. I lost literally how. Trevor, that's embarrassing. My Pokemon are randomized. Let's have a Pokemon battle, Carlos. Uh-oh. We are on set mode. I will keep that in mind. We are on set mode. I have that in my head. Yep. More wild. Okay. Mega more wild. Okay, I don't like set mode anymore. I'm not liking set mode right now. I'm a little bit afraid of what she might have. We're leading with Mega more wild. Well, that can have bite, first of all, so no. We are not staying in with that. Oh, no. So, does everyone remember that little moment I had not too long ago where I said my team really sucks against Steel because I have 3 Pokemon weak to Steel? Regigigas can't really hit Steel, and the best Pokemon I would realistically have for it would be Pringles? Yeah, that's happening right now, huh? That's not ideal. Pickle, obviously weak to Fairy, and the rest of my team not good against Steel, leaving me with Little Frillish here against a huge power Mega Mawile. This is a rough start. Surf honestly won't do that much damage. Like, I don't know if it'll even do half of a Mega Mawile's HP, because it's still decently bulky. Plus, Sucker Punch and things like that could also happen. Like, it's gonna have Sucker Punch, Bite, or Crunch. It's got one of those moves in its arsenal. We could go to something like Graveler and really hope that it doesn't have Iron Head. If we get hit by a stab Iron Head, ooh. Ooh, that will be scary. I'm just gonna go to Regigigas initially, because Regigigas can at least take a hit. I'm confident that Regigigas can take a hit. If it goes for Sword Stance, we're getting swept. That would be very bad. That would be the worst case scenario. Baton Pass. Okay. Okay. That gives me a little bit more time to think about how I want to deal with things, so I don't hate that. What I do hate is the fact that they brought in immediately another Steel type. That part I hate. I'm really feeling the lack of a Fire type on my team right now. That much I will say. I'm just gonna use Confuse Ray. We're just gonna confuse it, and maybe we'll start going for Revenge after that. Rocky Helmet damage is nice. Confuse Ray will hopefully buy us a couple of turns to get through our good old slow start, and we'll see what we can do. This is not ideal. I'm just gonna go for a knockoff in case it's holding an item. It does hit itself. That's huge. Okay, that gives us a turn. I like that. Knockoff. It is not holding an item. Okay, that's fine. We are gonna go for a Revenge here. It didn't do 30 damage with Metal Claw. It hits itself in Confusion again, which actually makes Revenge hit less hard. But I'm still completely fine with it. I want to make sure everyone's clear on that. I'm completely fine with it doing that. We click Revenge again. If you'd like to hit yourself another time, that'd be great. Crunch. Okay, scary. We're afraid of Crunch from Steel types, for sure. That did so much damage, actually. Okay, Revenge is going to take out in return. If Mawile comes back in, we probably just Potion. Handful. I'm less afraid. I'm a lot less afraid. I actually don't have that many healing supplies, so Mawile could be scary if it does anything, you know, Sword Stance related. Brian, we are now above half HP, so that will not do as much as it could have. We get our axe together, which means Regigigas is now actually a Pokemon. Let's go. We love when Regigigas is actually a Pokemon that likes to do things. Dizzy Punch doesn't KO Panpour. I don't like the fact that it didn't KO a Panpour. I don't like that. I'm a little bit annoyed that we didn't one-shot a Panpour of all things. Doesn't make me feel the most confident about that Mega Mawile in the back. Also, level 35 is realistically on par with us. Higher level than our Regigigas, which we're using right this second though, so a little bit scary, but it's on par with us. There's the Mawile. We can't knock off its Mega Stone, sadly. I almost wish you could, just because of how funny it would be in competitive if Mega Kangaskhan comes out and you just knock off its Mega Stone and it's just like, oh. We are going to Confuse Ray first turn, because I would love to have this just for the off chance of where it hits itself. I would just love to have that as an option. That would make me happy. If you could hit yourself first turn, that'd be the best case scenario. That is great. That is wonderful. I like that. That makes me feel a little bit better. We are now going to go for Revenge because it's at least neutral, and that's about the best that we're going to get against this one. We're not hitting it for harder than neutral of anything anyway, so we may as well go for Revenge. Snaps out of Confusion first turn. Sweet Sen. Sweet Sen, Baton Pass. So far, my confidence just went up significantly. Sweet Sen, Baton Pass. If you could use Baton Pass again, that'd be great. I'm just going to click Revenge. Vice Grip. Also not scary. Still, considerable damage, considering it's Vice Grip, and that move is, you know, Voodoo Bubkus, but still. And Revenge comes out. Holy, okay, that did so much damage. That Mawile could have done so many scary things, and it just decided not to. And that's okay with me. Malamar is the only thing remaining, which, realistically, we can probably just go to Sylveon 4 to Draining Kiss. It's level 37. I'm gonna go to good old Sylveon. I'm not too afraid of Pursuit. Even if it had gone for Pursuit, I think we'd been better off because I don't think it would have killed. And, you know, hey, back. That's fine. That's resisted. That shouldn't do too much. That's fine. Cute Charm, because Sylveon's looking cute today. Okay, I don't think I've seen that proc like a single time up to this point. And now that I'm feeling more confident, let's get into Question of the Day. And Question of the Day is going to be, have you played Poker Rogue? Nice and simple. Have you played Poker Rogue? How do you feel about Poker Rogue? Would you like to see me play Poker Rogue? Because it is something that I am currently in the middle of considering. However, I am also aware that, you know, I don't get through games super quickly. I like to take my time with them. Poker Rogue would probably be another one like that, where I wouldn't, like, sit down and... I feel like it's a very good stream game, where people sit down and stream it for, like, 8 hours, whereas for, like, a YouTube video, I don't feel like it would be quite as good. But I could see if I could make it work. I could see if I could make it work with maybe, like, a long, hour-long Poker Rogue video or something. So, question of the day is, how do you feel about Poker Rogue as a game, as a video idea, as a stream idea? Maybe. I still don't stream, let's be honest, ever, but, you know, maybe. So, that is question of the day. Wow, that was a really intense battle. It was way more intense until the mobile started going for Sweet Zen. It was much more intense up to that point. Oh, hi, Shauna. When did you start watching? So, that's Chani. Is it the Fighting Dojo? Fighting Dojo? I was having so much fun with a sparring dance that I totally lost track of time. But Chani, have you found any good Pokemon for your dance team? Yep, I sure did. I'm super close to my ideal dance team. You don't battle me as well right now, right? Hey everybody, let's go to the scary house. Run by Laverre City? That's just a rumor, isn't it? Come on, let's go find out if the rumor's true together. I think I'll pass. Just, nah, I'm good. The correct response to any time anyone says, hey, let's go see the scary place. You just go, nah, I'm good. Alright, but we do have an encounter to go ahead and grab. Why are you traveling, Carlos? To get a new encounter. That's what I'm traveling for right now, to get my next encounter. That's the only thing on my mind right now. Everything else going through my head is pretty much empty. Except for, I did see that there is a new Elden Ring mod that is currently in the works. That is a gun game mod for anyone that played the Counter-Strike mod or the Call of Duty gun games on like Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2. There's a mod for Elden Ring that's going to come out involving that, where like the more you deal damage with a certain weapon, the more you can like level up your XP when you get kills, and you'll like progress from like start with a dagger, and then you rank up and you get yourself a straight sword, and then from the straight sword you'll get yourself like a katana, and then from the katana you'll get yourself a hammer, and from the hammer you'll get a great sword and ultra great sword. You get the idea, right? So you kind of cycle through weapons like that, and then when you get hit, you drop a level and you go down all the way down, back down to dagger again. That sounds very interesting, and I do want to play that for sure. Not available for public release yet. My encounter is a tentacle. Okay. Okay. You know, I'm not happy about it. I was gonna say, you know, maybe it's fine because water type is a good overall typing, but I'm just not happy about a Tentacruel, you know? Tentacruel is surprisingly consistent. I will say it is overall actually a surprisingly good Pokemon. It's pretty bulky. Water types are good in general. It gets access to a lot of good moves. Boxing things is always great. It is overall a consistent good Pokemon. This isn't what I want. I want a Mewtwo because I have a Mega Mewtwo Knight in my bag. So, I may have set my expectations a little bit too high, but still. Yeah, when the Elden Ring gun game mod goes available for public release, maybe I'll do a video on that as well. I've been considering what videos I need to do, because I have just kind of sat down and played, you know, Pokemon X and Pokemon Clover for the past, like, month. What are we going to call you? I need my food names spreadsheet. What do we have written down? I have Jam written down. I could see Tentacool as Jam. No, the little red spots on him, you could like pop them and imagine Jam coming out. Pretty messed up to imagine that on a Pokemon I just caught that I'm realistically going to use, to imagine it like exploding into pieces of Jam, but Jam it is. But yeah, I've been thinking about what videos I should probably do, and another one that came to my mind was another tier list style video, because it's been a while since I did one of those. My plan was to try and get one of those out every month. I don't remember the last time I actually uploaded one of those, so it's probably about time. I don't have any ideas in my head right for the second of what I want to do with that, but we could give it a little bit of thought. I could have had a Cyndaquil, and I got a Tentacool. That's tragic. That hurts my feelings. I would have preferred a Typhlosion 100 times out of 100, I think. Maybe not 100 out of 100. I mean, water types are still good. but a lot of times out of a lot. It's the most ambiguous way of phrasing it ever. A lot of times out of a lot. Yep. Spupa. Okay, well, I'm a lot less afraid. I imagine scary things will happen all at once. We're going to get into a moment where we're on set mode, and we're going to lose one Pokemon, and it's going to lead to us losing a bunch all at once. Although I feel like I said that last time when we only lost one, but it's going to happen. We're going to lose like 3 in an episode at some point, and I'm not looking forward to it. Not to the Spupa, though. I want to make that painfully clear. I am not losing any Pokemon to Spupa. If I do, I think I have to shut down the channel, actually, if I lose multiple Pokemon to a Spupa at any point. That is the moment where you have to shut down the channel. I'm not too afraid of Crustle. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt again and hit it on the special side. Even if it has a ground-type move, I think we live 1 because it wouldn't be stabbed. Plus, we'll be at full HP after the Shell Bell. Rock Slide is fine. I'm wondering if it would be worth putting the Magnet onto Zekrom, or if we want to just keep with the Shell Bell. Shell Bell recovery is nice. The Magnet might be more beneficial just for the extra damage to try and get more things into like 2-hit KO range. I don't know. I'll give it a little bit more thought. We'll keep the Shell Bell for now, for right now though, while we're not fighting anything particularly scary. I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it. I could see that coming a mile away. At least we didn't get... Well, I guess Metapod would have been duped because we were Butterfree. Dang it. Even Metapod would have been better than Tentacool. Dang it. Where's my Mewtwo out here? Show me a Mewtwo. In fact, don't show me Mewtwo. If I saw... Where is my Mewtwo? Where is he? Was he on this route? If my Mewtwo was on this route, and I have missed my Mewtwo, I will be sad. I don't know if it's like 1-to-1 randomization. If this is a Mewtwo, I'm gonna be pissed. Cyndaquil again, okay. I'm really hoping that we can find ourselves a Mewtwo. The chance of it happening is so astronomically low that realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. But I would like to hold on to my tiny little sliver of hope, okay? I would like to hold on to my tiny sliver of hope because we have both of Mewtwo's Mega Stones. We could do so many things with movesets. We have so many TMs. Think about all the TMs that we have that would potentially be able to learn with this crazy attacking special attack sets. Because realistically, it wouldn't even matter, right, if it could learn a good physical or special move, because Mega Mewtwo X is like the highest physical attack, Mega Mewtwo Y is like the highest special attack. Win-win, basically, if it could learn any TMs. I'm rambling about this Mewtwo, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get a Mewtwo, and I'm fully aware of that, but I can dream. I can dream. Yeah, going back to the gun game thing about the Elden Ring mod is the only thing on my mind. It did remind me of how fun gun game actually was back in the Call of Duty days on like Black Ops and Black Ops 2, because I can remember, I remember the final weapon that you would always get, because it was like 20 weapons, right? You would get 1 kill with a weapon, then you would go to the next one, and the only way you could be reset was if you got knifed, right? If someone killed you with a melee, then you would be reset back 1 level, but the final weapon in Black Ops, and Black Ops 2, I think, maybe as well, but definitely in Black Ops, was the ballistic knife. And you would win the game if you shot the projectile of the ballistic knife, because you would, like, press a button on the back of it and a knife would shoot out, like a throwing knife. That would win you the game, but if you just ran around knifing people with the ballistic knife, especially if they were in 2nd place, right, you would just, like, reset them back and back and back to, like, the crossbow and... What was before the crossbow? RPG? And then snipers? I remember this surprisingly well, considering the amount of years it has been since I've played gun game. I remember ballistic knife would reset to crossbow, so if you had 2 people on ballistic knives, you could be so toxic, and you could knife them rather than killing them with the actual ballistic knife projectile to reset them back again. The amount of screams that I heard from my friends back in the day if I did that to them, because I'll be honest, I was a pretty dang good Call of Duty player in the day. I won probably like 80% of the gun games that I went into with my friends. Again, my friends were pretty decent. I just played way too much Call of Duty back in the day, which is why my old username was Instant Kills 55 after all, because it was an Xbox Live name realistically. But we are keeping Dragon Rage for catching things, so we're getting rid of Slash. But I remember it was just so toxic. the fury that people would feel when they're like, you could have just won, why are you doing this to me? I just want to keep second place. And then someone else would get second and then you win. Oh, good times, good times. I am a bad person, by the way. I am a toxic gamer. Don't be like me. You don't have to do that to people. I wonder if that's even in the newer Call of Duties, because I haven't played since Black Ops 3? Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, I think, was the last one that I tried, although I didn't really play it as such. I more bought it and then was like, it's overdone now. It's the same thing over and over again, which it had been for a while. Yeah. Yeah, it took me too long to realize that it was always the same thing, because I had a lot of fun during Modern Warfare 1, Black Ops 1 through Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 3. All 6 of those games I played thousands of hours in, so yeah. That's why the gun game mod for Elden Ring is so exciting to me, because Elden Ring is the new game that I put thousands of hours into. So yippee! Because it's a game mode that I really like to play. That and back in the day with good old, what was it called in the Modern Warfare series, Infected. And I loved me a party game mode in a game like that. They were always so fun. Please don't do anything weird, Arbok, because I kind of just went into this so I could just, you know, magnitude. I don't want to see anything weird from you. I don't want to get hit by, like, any weird water pulse shenanigans. Arbok does not learn water pulse. I just have a weird fear of it using something weird, because I don't know Arbok's level up moveset. I just assume it's bad. Bulldoze does basically no damage, but if it does spit up, then there it is. That should be enough to KO, because it can lose all your defenses. And that gets Graveler a little bit of XP. Graveler and Frillish should realistically be my priority for right now, as they are the ones that are technically closest to evolving. I don't know exactly when Graveler evolves. That's scary. Don't like that. We run away from you. I don't know exactly when Graveler evolves, but I can't imagine it will be beyond 4. Right? For a trait evolution? I can't imagine it would be beyond that. We're going to go ahead and bring in Sprinkles for the obvious Ice-type move. We probably just hit this thing with Glaciate and be fine. We also resist Grass, because we are Grass, you know. Plus our Sprinkles do a little bit of chip damage. We can Mega Evolve, because why wouldn't we, and hit Glaciate. If this thing has anything weird, like X-Scissor, which it might have X-Scissor, I still think we're fine. An X-Scissor crit, on the other hand, we would be less fine. Why am I speaking this into existence? Why am I saying words? I need to stop saying words right now. Magical Leaf, that's fine. Thank you for just going for Magical Leaf. I don't know if it gets X-Scissor by level up, to be honest. I just know that I see Leafeons with X-Scissor, because its move pool is pretty bad. So X-Scissor is like one of the only things you can actually run on it for extra coverage. Any new moves at level 36? Any Ice Beams? Any Ice Beams in here? No Ice Beams, okay. And Skuntank, which we are weak to poison. We honestly could maybe take a hit, but I'm just gonna go back to Graveler so that it gets the XP. We might need to heal Graveler because Aftermath is a thing, and I have not forgotten it is a thing. Despite all my rambling, I'm still somewhat focused. That's still pretty healthy. Although between Hail, a Night Slash, and Aftermath, I am a little bit afraid, and I assume we have at least one Super Potion. We have no Super Potions. We need to buy more potions. Pretty sure I said earlier in the episode, you know, that we had very little healing supplies, and then I completely forgot. Toxic. That's toxic. That is a toxic move. Howdy. Hail and Toxic both hitting me is really annoying, actually. So we're gonna have to take Hail, Toxic, potentially a Dark-type move, which will hit us for neutral, and Aftermath, maybe? This isn't ideal. I'm still gonna click. Head Smash is just stronger, right? I have no reason not to just click Head Smash. Flamethrower, okay. Glad I didn't stay in with Bomb Snow. We Head Smash. Not enough. Not enough. so afraid of Night Slash. I'm just gonna go to Regigigas. You know, Regigigas doesn't need to actually deal damage here. It just needs to, like, tank a Night Slash that I expect is coming. And then Rocky Helmet. Slash. Okay, well that wasn't exactly the move I was thinking of, but the result was still kind of the same, so it's a win. It's a win. Also, today I really have just kind of sat down and waddled through a route. I could have probably skipped over a lot of these battles, but we haven't. Too bad. I rambled about gun game for a long time. Hi. Come on, this way. No, I want to go to the Pokemon Center first. I want to go to the Pokemon Center. This count as a different encounter in the house. Can you get like a Rotom here or something? What's the reason for this house? I don't remember this at all. So this is the house. It is a scary house, isn't it? Well, I guess we should go inside. What? We're going inside? Are you all serious? He gets it, you know. Don't go into the horror movie scenario in the first place. Serena's off spending her time with Pokemon, so I guess we'll have to go in without her and see if the rumor is true by ourselves. I guess so. Let's just go inside by ourselves then. To be fair, I do have a mega ice tree and 2 giant legendaries with me, so I probably wouldn't be too afraid of a haunted house in this scenario. Silence. Let's get started then. It was a dark and stormy night many years ago. Lost, I arrived at this house and went inside. The lights would not turn on, so I fearfully looked around the house. Eventually, I made my way into the kitchen. There was no sign of anyone being there. I found the fridge, and when I opened it, faint light leaked out. I could finally make out my surroundings. I saw the faint outline of a man huddling in the corner of the room. I tried to tell him that I was lost, and I was hoping he'd let me stay until morning. When I approached him, oh, the man suddenly screamed, "Stay back!" I apologized and continued to plead my case. "Please, can't you help me?" "I'm not talking to you," he shouted. I looked at the man in surprise, and when I did this, the man asked me, "Can't you see them? Behind you! A horde of faceless men!" Ah. Good. Now then, since I told you a wonderful story that will always haunt you, yeah, I'm so haunted. Yeah, you're not getting any tip. No, that was a scam. That was all a scam. That was a waste of my time. No, that was terrible. Also, I don't think there's a Rotom in there. I would prefer it if it had just been a Rotom house, to be honest. I guess it really was a scary house in a way. Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't a scary house at all. But we will go to Laverre City. I wonder if we can get an encounter there. You too? Is there any hidden item by this house? Doesn't seem like it. City? Laverre City, which will have the 6th gym, I believe, because this is normally where you would fight the fairy gym. Then after this, there's a psychic gym, because there's the move or Pokemon, like, gym battle reminder lane. I remember. Side shop. Fossil. We take fossils. Blazikenite. Okay. Escape rope, icy rock, Castelia cone, and cell battery. We do not have a Combusken. It was someone wanted me to name a Combusken / Torchic Tandoori if I got one, right? Yeah, we got a Monferno, not a Combusken. Right. One of the easier two to get confused, honestly. A Tentacle is not holding anything, unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. So we don't need our Blazikenite. What we do need is a couple potions. And we can go ahead and grab ourselves one more encounter. I'm going to grab a couple of super potions, actually. And a couple more hyper potions. And we will get to 10 full restores and hold the rest of our money, I guess, so that we can buy any TMs that we might stumble across as we continue. Let's see if we can fish or something here. I can probably fish here. Right? I would also like to surf. No surfing. There is a sign on the side saying no surfing. I was going to surf over to the sign, but it looks like I have to walk to it instead. Get a genius wing. Okay, well, that's not the most exciting thing of all time. there anything else that we can do here before we fish or do the gym? I don't remember what am I trying to say? Outline of the city? It'll do. Close enough. The outline of the city. I don't remember the... Oh, right, the Pokeball Factory. That's a whole thing. Alright, so we have the Pokeball Factory to do. We have the gym to do. First, let's go ahead and slap Zekrom in front before I fish, and let's see if we can fish for an encounter, shall we? I guess if we use... Do we have a Good Rod? We have Old Rod, and we have Good Rod. If I use Good Rod, they're more likely to be at a level where I can Dragon Rage them, whereas if I use an Old Rod and they get fished up at level 5, I can't Dragon Rage them to weaken them. However, they will be level 5. I'm just gonna use a Good Rod. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. We're probably just gonna Thunderwave and throw a ball anyway. Nothing seems to be biting. Okay, we'll give M's. I would use Speed Up here, but honestly, I would probably just miss the fish. Come on, give me a good Pokemon to round things up on. Pokemon, we fished it. Our encounter for Laverre City is... That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with a Galvantula. It's Dragon Rage Volt, it's level 25. That's pretty good. We can't Thunderwave it, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm just gonna click Dragon Rage, because it should definitely have over 40 HP. That's such an annoying amount of HP to have. It has, like, 79 HP or something, doesn't it? That's so rude. That's so rude, for no reason. For no reason, as some might say. For no reason. Can we just get a Pokeball nice and easy, though? That'd be great. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. Thankfully, because it's only level 25, we don't actually have to worry too much about it dealing damage to us, so we are just fine to throw Pokeballs until it's full. Which is going to be the second ball. Okay, nice. We have ourselves our Galvantula. Don't mind if I do. Pretty good Pokemon overall. I'm pretty happy about it. I don't know how much we're going to be able to, like, use it while we have Zekrom, because our electric type slot is definitely taken up by Zekrom until something happens. Don't like the fact that I just said that out loud, because that implies that something is going to go wrong next episode, but still. What do we want to call you? I don't know why I feel like that fits, but to me that fits. I'm calling it Pepper, and I don't know why. I don't think Galvantula has anything to do with Pepper in any universe, but for some reason I thought it and was like, yeah, that's what it should be called. I guess we'll check if it has an item really quickly, and next episode, I suppose we have the Pokeball Factory that we should do first before the gym. It is Timid Nature, though. Ooh. Timid Galvantula. Give Compound Eyes. It can possibly learn Thunder. Hold on a moment. Wait just a second. Can I have Compound Eyes Thunder on this thing? Because that might make me consider something. It can get Minimize. It can get Compound Eyes Thunder for the boosted accuracy on Thunder, where it gets to like a 97-98% accuracy move. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Depending on other moves that it can learn, if it can... Honestly, if it can learn a Fire-type move, it might be our Steel-type counter. It can get Glaciate. It can't get Lava Plume. Can't get Flame Burst. Those were the two moves that I was really looking at. Honestly, if it could have learnt Lava Plume or Flame Burst, I might have straight up replaced the Zekrom. I might have done it. I might have. That Mawile scared me that much. I might have honestly done it right there and then. But for now, we will keep the team the same as is. That is definitely a good Pokemon to have in reserve. It's not a Mewtwo, but it is a good Pokemon regardless. Either way, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,